I've covered the different types of isometrics and benefits in other videos. I'll leave an end screen to those. In this video, I'm going to cover the exercise prescription for isometrics, which includes the methods, intensity, sets and reps. We're going to cover this chart here, which looks at the different types of adaptations that can be derived by doing isometric training. First and foremost, you can view this chart as a long-term athlete development plan, moving from higher volumes, lower intensities, progressing to lower volumes, higher intensities. Within this structure, I've given recommended guidelines for the load, sets and reps for each of the methods. Now, this has been adapted from the work done by Alex Naterio. Now, Alex Naterio is someone I'd highly recommend you check out for isometric training. I haven't included pseudo-isometrics, which includes 4 different subtypes of isometrics. This is probably best left for another video. Starting with long duration holds, these are great for developing work capacity and technical competency. They're perfect for someone with a lower training age, and they can be used as an introduction to isometrics. Light to moderate yielding isometrics can be used for general strength development, as well as an introduction to external load for the athlete. These methods are a stepping stone to more advanced methods such as max yielding and overcoming isometrics. Heavy yielding isometrics develop tendon thickness and stiffness, muscle hypertrophy at long lengths, muscle force and architecture, as well as potentially creating an analgesic effect. There is evidence to suggest that isometric work has an acute analgesic effect on tendons for up to 45 minutes. The benefit of this could allow individuals to potentially manage pain prior to completing a training session. Max yielding or submaximal overcoming and max overcoming isometrics are great for tendon stiffness, rate of force development and peak force. For peak force, you would use a more gradual build-up or a ramp build-up, and for rate of force development, you would use a more explosive isometric. Now, in terms of the sets and reps that I've outlined here, these are just guidelines to follow. As I've stated in previous videos, we'll all have different training histories, injury histories, strength levels, so it's about finding what works best for you and then adapting from there. Now, I'm going to go through several examples to show you how you can incorporate isometrics into your own training. Example 1, say you have a beginner athlete. After they've completed their isotonic work, developing their technical competency, you could include an isometric circuit at the end of their session to introduce them to isometrics and to bring up the work capacity, which is deemed as poor. Example 2, you could use light yielding isometrics as a way of getting the athlete to spend more time in a particular position to improve their technical competency, such as the bottom of a squat. This type of work is great for improving specific mobility as well. Example 3, you may have an athlete who's traveling and competing a lot and can't gain access to the usual gym facilities. Isometrics may work as a great way of maintaining strength while they're away during this time frame. Example 4, you have an advanced athlete who's in the middle of their in-season and is pretty beat up from travel and competing. Substituting isometrics for their isotonic work may be a great way of developing strength and rate of force development qualities, while reducing the overall fatigue within their session to allow greater recovery within the week. For the different types of isometrics, click on this video here. If you'd like to see how isometrics could benefit you and your program, click on this video here. Thanks for watching.